Hi everyone, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. In this video I'm going to be playing some Challenge Rift to try and get back into the top 10 off the leaderboard. Now I haven't really spent much time trying to get higher up in the leaderboard for Challenge Rifts. I just do them when I can, and at the moment I'm at 364 as the next one, and I'm under the combat rating required, so it's 44,225 combat rating you need for 364. And in the leaderboard I'm currently 23rd, and that's for when I finished 363 in 2 minutes 14 here. So I can see if I want to get in the top 10 I need to at least have finished 370, so we can probably give 369 a go and see how 369 is and maybe go from there. So that will give a good idea. So have a look at my combat rating. It's 43,742 at the moment, so we'll go in with just under the combat rating, and yeah, let's see how we get on. I will probably share my build later on. It's similar to a build that I've shared before, but there's just a few things I've tweaked and got one of the newer essences on, but I can share that afterwards. Sad times, my invitation was declined there, but let's ignore that and jump in at 369. Here we go. Okay, so this level will give me a good idea on the difficulty of the enemies at 369, especially being under CR. I'm more curious to find out how much damage I deal from the enemies and how quick I can get their health bar down. That will give me a good idea of how far forward I can sort of push. Because obviously I'm jumping the gun a bit with the amount of levels I skipped with this one just to speed things up. But I thought it'd be a good idea just to try.
Give it more time.
Okay, let me take out the yellow enemy at the top. So you can see I'm using the untargetable mages at the moment. So they won't die, and the cooldown isn't too bad for them either. Oh, I've got a wall around me there.
Still recharging.
The command golem will be trying to reduce the enemy damage. Well, not enemy damage. I think I will end up dealing more damage to the enemies. Because command golem makes them vulnerable. Oh, got a bit too close.
I must wait.
Trying hard to get rid of this yellow enemy so I can push forward. But yeah, this new essence with the untargetable mages is really good. I haven't got the command skeleton just because I think they'll die really quickly. So I've just gone with mages, golem, and grimscythe. Okay, now which way do I go? Where am I going to get lucky? Okay, here we go. Oh, got very close there.
No, not yet.
I may end up using my ultimate. Oh, that wasn't fair.
I must wait.
The whole game lagged. I completely lagged there. I've seen someone mention this in our clan chat, so they were trying to get a higher score in the Challenge Rift, but they're having to play at the times when the Challenge Rift isn't lagging for them. I haven't really had lag issues in Challenge Rift much, so that was really unfortunate that I died there.
Not yet.
Okay, it's good that I've got these elites here. That's going to help a lot with the timer. And hopefully make up for that lag death I got. It's quite a long time it lagged for as well. It's about 3-4 seconds. Okay, there we go. Got a nice boost of shards.
Not yet.
I'm also using the new Paragon. I'm trying that out. Got the increased attack speed and increased primary attack damage.
No, not yet.
It's actually the first time I'm trying it. I guess it's okay. I've not really tested it, but it's good that I'm getting increased damage with my primary, because that's what I'm using a lot here as well, and the speed as well.
Death is patient.
Okay, any... Oh, no! Get in. Okay, I'm going to use my speed stance. Just to catch up. Boy, where's this guy come from? Let's go down here. Okay, I can't see any elites. I'm going to take a risk and head down south here.
No, not yet.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was annoying because I had all my summons up. And again, okay, I don't know what's killing me there. I'm getting far too close. Whatever that is, it's killing me in one hit. That set me back a little bit. It's this demon assault trooper that was just like randomly walking around everywhere.
No, not yet.
And he's walking towards me like the Terminator.
That ability
There's
must
some more here.
recharge.
Okay, need to compose myself and recover from that awkward,
Still recharging.
awkward death I had twice. Just hoping not to die 2 times like that so early. But the blue bar is looking okay as long as I can get another group of
No, not
elites.
Vengeful spirits, heed my
Just going to use my ultimate up.
yet. Still recharging.
Yeah, to push forwards a little bit further. I've gone with Soulfire mainly for
Give it more time.
that ultimate here because I don't really want to get in close with the Bone Spear ultimate. I can't. Where are the? What is going on? I've got to go all the way back. Oh, I don't know why I changed stance there. Okay, why not? I'll just kill
Not
these.
yet.
I'm just going to kill all the enemies I come across. It seems like I'm not going to get any elites for a while, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I'll have to see what boss I get. Hopefully it's not the summoner.
Death is patient. I must
Okay,
wait.
I'm going to keep pushing.
Seems.
You know what? Even if I kill quite a few of these enemies trying to
Give it
find
more
elite
time.
down here, I should get the boss to spawn. Because the blue bar is nearly
It is
filled
not
up.
my time,
That
it seems.
hit
Death
me
is
really hard,
patient.
whatever that was. I think my Phoenix Ashes kicked in there to keep me alive. Nope, can't see any elites there. This is a really unlucky run in terms of the amount of elites I get later on. Because it's going to be really hard to kill the boss now in the required time. Oh, now there's elites. It's a bit late.
Better. Death
I'm probably
is
going to get
patient.
the boss to spawn before I get to those elites.
Give it more time. Death is patient.
wither and die.
I nearly got killed with that wall. Yeah, this isn't going to give me much time, but I'll see how I get on.
That
Who do I
ability
get? I
must
got the Queen.
recharge.
At least it's not the summoner, but still. Really needed more elites. I think if it was anyone else, I probably would have restarted. But I just wanted to see how I got on.
Give it more time.
Wrath unleashed.
It is not my time, it seems. That ability must
Spawned a load of
recharge.
spear women. Taking them down.
I must wait, it seems. No, not yet.
Yeah, if I had
That ability
just
must
even
recharge.
1 or 2 pack of elites, I would have been able to do this a lot quicker because
Death is
my
patient.
health's going down quite quickly and I don't have much time left. Maybe I can just
That
about do
ability
it.
must recharge. I am renewed. No, not yet.
She had a back turn for quite a while there. That was in my favour.
That ability must recharge.
Oh, where's my golem? See, this is great having the mages not be targetable.
Still recharging.
It's made the Necromancer class so much better in Diablo Immortal now. Oh
No,
dear.
not yet.
I should have concentrated there. This is... Oh no! I died again. Right.
I must
Step
wait,
back.
it seems.
She's got a tiny amount of health left. That was so close. I messed up massively towards the end there. I still did it. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so that was 369. I jumped from like a 6, 7, quite a few levels I jumped basically. 370 is the next one. Once again, I'm way below CR. That's bumped me up to 13 in the leaderboard. So yeah, I need to do 370 just under 6 minutes to be able to get in the top 10. Might be tricky, but oh, let's give it a go. Okay, let's see if we get lucky with any elites. Definitely need a lot more elites towards the start for this level.
I must wait, it seems. Still recharging.
Okay, unfortunately, no elites near the start. Just rushing forward just in case. Wow, there's some elites
No,
there.
not yet.
Quite far. It's going to be tricky
That
to kill
one's
these
corpse
ones.
might
Stuck in a
be
corner
useful.
here. This is going to get messy.
Is patient.
Oh no, there's some enemies down there as well. I'm really stuck now. Push my way back
Still
out again.
recharging.
Oh, it's a nice recovery.
I must wait, it seems.
I'm going to get all of these follow me now.
I am healed.
Okay, let's get way back. Start again from here. Got loads of enemies following us, so
Give it
plenty
more
to
time.
kill.
It is not my time, it seems. No, not yet. I must wait, it seems.
Okay, the blue bar's caught up with the timer bar.
Not yet.
Okay, let's fight our way back to those elites.
Still recharging. Give it more time. That ability must recharge.
Yeah, this is where I needed at least 2 groups of elites to get that blue bar up. I'm going to have to see if I get lucky later on, because this is going to be quite tricky.
Still
On the plus
recharging.
side, I am killing the enemies fairly quickly, so that's a good sign for Rift 370.
No, not yet. I must wait, it seems. That ability must recharge.
Okay, the elites are finally
I
here.
must wait. It
Took ages
seems.
to get to this group.
Unleash!
I'm using my ultimate. Oh, nearly died.
Has come for you.
Got a bit too close there.
My health is restored.
Oh, damn, I did die.
No, not yet.
It's okay. Keep going. You never know what awaits us later on in Challenge Rifts.
I must wait. It seems.
Wants the difficulty very high, yeah, definitely.
Death is patient.
Okay, I think the orbs are down here.
Still
Keep
recharging.
going. Went in a bit too heavy there, it was a bit aggressive. Should have kept my distance. Yeah, I think this guy here will drop
That
the orbs.
ability must recharge.
I am healed.
They're throwing fireballs at me or something. Felt like I was really far away there.
I must wait, it seems. No, not yet.
Yeah, you really... Okay, there's elites have. I was going to say, I really need a few more groups of elites. I mean, the blue bar does jump up a lot. It's just actually getting lucky to get those elites to show up.
Give it more time. Death is patient.
Come on. Oh no!
No, not yet.
Trapped. Oh,
Better.
just circled around them. I'm being pushed by what seems like wind.
I must wait, it seems. No, not yet.
Was that okay? I think it was 2 groups of elites here. I got very lucky here. Okay, I definitely needed that. So it looks like I've got enough time for the boss, and there's another group of elites here. So this is why I thought, even when I messed up and died a couple of times,
That ability must recharge.
this wasn't completely over, because you never know what happens towards the end of a challenge rift and what sort of surprises you get. You might get very lucky with
Not yet.
grouped up to elites like that, or really lucky with the boss. Probably going to get unlucky with the boss now. I'm going to get summoner or something. I'm going to save my ultimate for the boss rather than using it here.
I must wait, it seems.
Oh, come on.
I'm
There we go. I got so many rift orbs at the end.
No,
Oh,
not yet.
badly needed them at the start. Who do we get? We've got the queen. I don't mind the queen. The only annoying thing is she does spawn some enemies, but she's not as bad as fighting the summoner.
Give it more time.
Oh, here we go. So these are
Not
the
yet.
ads that she spawns. Bloodsworn Spearwoman.
That ability must recharge.
And they're not too easy either. I mean, start spawning proper enemies. Okay, 1 health bar down for the queen.
Give it more time.
Oh, tried to move to the left and nothing happened.
Still recharging.
Come on, I need my golem. 3 seconds cooldown.
Give it more time.
Okay, we've got the Spearwomen again. They're just wasting time.
Is patient.
Oh, I got hit by those bats.
That ability must recharge.
I am renewed.
Those Spearwomen are so fast as well. It's like rushing at me.
That ability must recharge.
And the space is so tight, I'm trying to get behind the queen as well, but it's like in a really tight gap. That made it quite tricky for positioning. Okay, there we go. I kind of went through her. I just want to go behind her just to
Give it more
take some
time.
damage off her while she's not
My
looking
health
at me.
is restored.
Still recharging.
Need the summons to... Oh, yeah, I knew I was going to die then. Okay, let me get behind her. No, actually, it's probably not a good
I must
idea.
Wait, it seems.
Okay, I've got my ultimate. Might pop that now.
It is not my time, it seems.
I made my
That
golem
ability must
jump at the wrong
recharge.
direction there. There we go.
No, not yet.
Okay, final health bar for the queen. Oh no, it's the bats
That
again. They like
ability must
one-shot you.
recharge.
It's going to be close.
I must wait, it seems. Death is patient.
It's going to be very close. Oh, just about. Oh, that was really close. Wow. Damn, that's 370, well under CR. Okay, I don't think I got in the top 10 due to the time, but it'll be interesting to see how I did. Okay, let's take a look. I don't know if the Rift will update straight away. The leaderboard will update straight away with 370. Oh, it has. And it's put me at... Yeah, so I'm 12th place at the moment. So it was 9 minutes 52 seconds I did for 370. And it is going to be quite tricky to get within the top 10, because I need to have done that challenge rift in 5 minutes 49 seconds or less. So I kind of need to get really lucky with the elites and like get enough of elites. So maybe I might try a few more times and see if I can get lucky with the dungeon layout and if I can get enough elites. But let's take a look at that one again. So that CR is 44765, and yeah, the next one is 44855. So definitely won't be able to do 371 with a decent time. So I think I'll stick to 37. I'm quite happy with 370. I'm glad I got that done, and I will probably just keep retrying 370 until I do get into the top 10 and with a good score. The good thing is all of the set items are now upgraded to rank 20, so no longer have to worry about ranking those up for additional CR and stats. So at least they're done, which is quite nice. It's quite satisfying having all of them to 20. So I probably won't, once I do get in the top 10, I might just slow down on the challenge rift again, and I'll probably do the rest of them after, you know, a few weeks or a while, once we do get a decent CR bump and I can get for a few easier. There are too many other things to spend my time on in Diablo Immortal at the moment than retrying challenge rifts over and over. But that was definitely a challenge and good fun. I did die a few times in some silly situations, unnecessary deaths, which I could have avoided, but it's probably made the whole round a bit more exciting anyway. So I did get to the end and did complete it, which was cool. So let's see if I can get a run in and how I get on.
Still recharging.
The shadows rise against you, monster.
Death is patient. Still recharging. I must wait, it seems. That ability must recharge. Death is patient. That ability must recharge. Death is patient. Give it more time. It is not my time, it seems. No, not yet. I must wait, it seems. No, not yet.
No, the endless abyss!
Still recharging. Death is patient. Still recharging.
I am renewed.
Still recharging. That ability must recharge. Still recharging. No, not yet. Give it more time. No, not yet.
Okay, so after a few attempts of redoing Challenge Rift 370 a few times, tweaking my gear a little bit, a couple of CR upgrades as well, I finally managed to do a time which got me into the top 10 just about. So if we have a look on the leaderboard, I managed to get in the top 10 by completing 370 in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Now, there was a couple of times towards the end where I died about 3 times on the boss because I was just standing in the wrong spot and I got a bit overconfident because I was just really wanted to get that really good time, and I kind of rushed a bit, but it didn't matter. I still managed to get within the time I needed for the top 10. Unfortunately, since I was doing the previous attempts, a few people got some really good scores, so it made it even harder for me to get to the top 10 from when I first started recording this. But I got there in the end, 370. I am in the top 10, so that's mission complete for this video. I did say I wanted to get into the top 10, so I've kind of done that and I've accomplished that, so I'm happy about that. I'm in that top 10 now. If I was to finish 371, that would bump me up a bit higher. Maybe I could give that a go. Let's see how difficult 371 is. Okay, so let's see how hard the enemies are to take out.
Give it more time.
In 371, because if I can do 371, if I get enough elites, that'll bump me even higher in that top 10. So I'm just curious to get an idea. I guess it does depend how many elites I get as well, because I would really need a lot more elites to stand a chance against defeating the boss. I might just kill all spiders in my way and see how I get on. Yeah, it does take a little longer to get the health down for these spiders. Just very slightly longer.
Death is patient. Still recharging.
Okay, oh, we've got a group of elites, that's quite nice. And a wall,
That ability
tricky.
must recharge. Death is patient.
I'm still able to kill them, which is quite good news.
No, not yet.
Okay, there we go, some more rift orbs. Another 2 group of elites would be perfect. Oh, I was going to push forwards, but that was a bit risky. Let me just take out as many spiders. Oh, got hit hard. Let me take out as many. What the hell?
Better.
There's nothing here. I don't know if one of the spiders spat something at me because I was miles away there.
Ability must
I think it
recharge.
probably did. Parting gift bone armor seems
I
like
must wait,
more
it seems.
useless now.
Give it more time.
You don't get the complete damage immunity, but you get like an absorption.
Death
Okay,
is
let's
patient.
push a little bit forward to see. Oh, I can't see any elites up there.
Give it more time.
It's going so well. Okay, well let me just see how far I get. You never know what's around the corner into challenge rifts.
Death is patient.
Oh, okay. So there's a group of blues,
Recharging.
and there's a yellow as well. Now obviously the yellow's going to take quite a long time to defeat, but if I am able to defeat that yellow, that will drop a lot more Rift Orbs in one go. Give it a try.
I must
I'll
wait.
keep my distance a bit. It's annoying that I did die once from some invisible hit, unless... Oh, just talking about dying. Ah, so annoying. Okay, I'm going to use my ultimate here. Got caught in a wall as well. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, that was
Still
close.
recharging.
That ultimate didn't feel like it lasted very long.
More time.
Oh no! That's a bad place to put a wall. A really narrow corridor. Got some Rift Orbs drop.
No, not yet.
If I can take out this Dread, it just depends what kind of boss I get as well. If I don't get a really annoying boss, because I need a lot of time for the boss, I reckon. I'm going to get hurt pretty bad. It's going to take a while to get takedown.
No, not yet.
I don't want one of the bosses that starts summoning loads of enemies. That would just be annoying. Okay, that was... Whoa, that's a huge boost
That ability must recharge.
to the score there. Now,
Give it
if I
more
can just
time.
take it easy on these smaller enemies, pushing forward and killing these smaller spiders should do the trick actually.
That ability must recharge. I must wait, it seems.
Okay, this is where I have to kind of be careful. I can't get too overconfident.
That ability must recharge.
Don't want too many deaths at this stage because I reckon I'm going to die a few times at the boss.
Still recharging.
And I need as large of a timer as I can for that boss.
It seems.
Just crossing my fingers for a not too harsh boss. Something which goes down quick
Is patient.
and doesn't spawn loads of enemies. Okay, here we go. Phew. Alright, boss. And my ultimate is close to coming up. Who we got? Oh, not the summoner. Oh, Sand Shaper. Sand Shaper does hit really hard with some of its moves, but doesn't summon as much as some of the other bosses.
Wrath unleashed.
Just use my ultimate. Whilst, oh no no! Oh, nearly got in the way of the tornadoes.
Still recharging.
Try and dodge them. Get some health up.
That ability must
Okay, one health bar down. Oh, we can do this. We can do this. Dodge the hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever they're called. Sandstorms.
I must wait.
Potion. Oh no, 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 no. I hate this move. It's really sharp things it does. It moves as well.
Recharging.
Sometimes I feel just like walking away when he does that and then coming back.
I must
I'm
wait,
just gonna
it seems.
run into those health orbs by accident.
Still recharging.
Okay, I'm still okay with time. I've got my summons to help.
Give it more time.
Oh, I spawned some guardians. Bit annoying. Come on, just keep on going. This is gonna hurt as well. It's got the spinning things. Bone armor,
That
do your
ability
thing.
must recharge.
Phoenix Ashes, hopefully you can help as well. Come on, I just want him down to the last health
Not
bar.
yet.
I tried to dodge that one. Damn it.
Give it more time.
Whoa, okay.
I am healed.
Keep going. Okay. Last health bar.
Still recharging.
I need
God's sake.
aid.
No, not yet.
Can't move anywhere with this guy. See, look, it just like one
Give
shots
it
me.
more time.
And again. Oh my god.
Still recharging.
Okay, I've got my ultimate back.
Death is patient.
I'm just gonna go all in. Yes, come on, yes. Oh my god, that guy hurts so bad. Just getting completely obliterated. I'm well under CR for this as well. Really not ready, but whoa, let's get out of here. Okay, so that got super tense towards the end where I just kept on going at that boss and Yeah, I didn't think I'd do it when I was dying just multiple times at the end, and I thought maybe I'll just be able to make it. And I was trying to go all in. I didn't want to waste time by moving away and then moving in and then dying. I thought, let me just go all in and just see if I can get him down. I was so happy I did that. So that's bumped me to 9th place on the leaderboard for doing... I don't think it's updated yet. Let me have a look. It did say 9th on the top left. There we go. The 3-7-1 9th place. I'm going to stop there because it's going to get incredibly hard now. I don't think I'll be able to do that in 7 minutes 24 or under. I'll wait until I'm a bit higher CR, but there we go. 9th place in the Master Challenge Rift top 10 for my server as a Necromancer. I'm quite happy with that, and that's my task complete. I will share the build that I use now. I made a very slight tweaks, not too much, but yeah, I'll share what I had. The recommended CR for 370 was 44765, and 371 is 44855, and my current combat rating is 43926. So I'm quite under, way under than what's needed, and I was still able to do it okay. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and like I said, I'll share my build now. Okay, so I thought I'd come somewhere nice and quiet to show the build that I used for Challenge Rift 371 to get into the top 10. I'm in the Warband Castle, chilling out by the fire. It's nice and warm here. Thought this would be a nice quiet place. My pet's there chilling out as well. So I think I'll start by showing the set items. That's quite a nice and easy one to start with. So I've gone with the Vitu's Urges set, and I've got 4 of those. So it increases the duration of all beneficial effects on you or your party members, and I get increased attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds as well when I do cast one of those buffs. So I've got 4 of those on at the moment. And then I have 4 piece of Shepherds, which give me more damage for my summons and critical hit chance as well. So fairly simple, nothing too special there for my set items, and that's what I'm going in with. Let me just show the CR again. So the combat rating, and this was well under the required combat rating that's needed for 371 and 370. So I'm at 43,926, and here are the attributes I've got. So nothing amazing. I mean, I'm not, nowhere close to sort of 5k stats here, so fairly achievable stats there that quite a few people should be able to get. Now let me go over the legendary gems, and then obviously the essences will be the main thing we'll talk about. So legendary gems, I've got Rolling Consequence, which is rank 6 at the moment. I've got Blood-Soaked Jade, which is rank 7. I know a lot of people don't like Echoing Shade, but I went in with Echoing Shade rank 5. That just gave me some clones that did primary attack. I went in with the new Morn Skull gem, which is at rank 10. As I'm doing a lot of primary attacks and the speed's going up with that, I've got Gloom Cask equipped. I've got Starfire Shard, it's one I like. I know it's very PvP heavy gem, but I do like when that rains down with meteors and the fire in PvE as well. I've got Mother's Lament at full rank, just to increase the critical hit chance and do some bleed damage as well. And then this didn't really help too much apart from bump my Rezo and CR a little bit, but I equipped Phoenix Ashes. As you saw, I was getting one shot quite a lot, so Phoenix Ashes, the shield wasn't really helping that much, and in fact Bone Armor wasn't really helping that much either, because I was just being one shot every time. So I could have swapped out Phoenix Ashes with something else, and I could have even swapped out Bone Armor to be a bit more offensive. But they're my legendary gems that I went in with. I've still not got one legendary rune drop yet. I just keep getting the yellows drop. I've not even had one orange drop, so that's a bit sad. And if I have a look at the Paragon, I noticed I made a bit of a mistake because I didn't actually have any legendary skill equipped. I think it was something to do with my loadout save in the armory after the patch came in. I must not have ticked one of the tick boxes I needed, but I realised when I did 371 I didn't even have any of these legendary skills equipped, so that was a bit of a shame. But go ahead and equip Lightning Rod. That's a really good one. That does the Lightning Strike, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. So in Challenge Rifts, you obviously have enemies in a group, so Lightning Rod's a nice one to have. Or you could play around with one of the new ones like Overloaded. So it's up to you which one you want to go for. I'd recommend Lightning Rod. For 370, I think I did try Slayer, but I decided to go back to Slinger for 371. And yeah, the usual one, Unseen, Dynamism, and Sharp Eye for the critical hit chance. I got Gifted just to increase the stacks, Uncanny, and the last one was Impulsive. So nothing too special in terms of Paragon. That's what I went in with. Like I said, I forgot to equip the legendary skill completely, so that might give you a bit more of an advantage when you try it yourself. Now let's have a look at the essences. So this is the interesting part. So what was the setup that I had for the essences? So for the helm, I went in with Grim Scythe, also slices through enemies' armor, increasing their damage taken by 11.4% for 6 seconds. So this is the Gate Fisk helm, and that's a really good one. You know, just that goes up to a maximum of 34.2%, so it's quite decent, and it increases the Grim Scythe's damage by 10% as well. So it's definitely a nice one to have, and obviously works well with the boss. And just as a reminder, I've got Soulfire, Grim Scythe, Bone Armor, Command Golem, and Mages. If you want an alternative for the helm, Mortuary Horns is the one that I'd recommend. So as the alternative, if you want to switch things up, the other one I tried was this one, Mortuary Horns. I did try this one, I think, in 370. So this is where Command Golem's presence bolster the power of your nearby summons, increasing the damage they deal by 19%. And you'll notice this because when the summons are around the golem, they'll glow a bit red to show that they're bolstered, and they'll increase damage. The only downside here is if your golem moves in and your mages stay back a bit, it's not going to be that effective. It's only going to be effective once you're sort of in a tight space and your mages are in that range. It kind of means you have to get your summons quite close together, but that is an alternative for the helm. For the chest piece, now Bone Armor doesn't do the damage immunity like it used to, which is a bit sad. They changed this in the last update, so it now does 5 charges of damage absorption, each able to absorb 53,836 damage. Now I went in with this for a bit of survivability, but you know, thinking about it again, it might not have been the best idea because I was getting one shot so many times on the boss, and Bone Armor was pretty useless apart from just triggering the other buff effects. So as an alternative, I would go with Unfilled Grave, which if I go down and find which that one is, this one here. So Bone Armor now consumes nearby corpses, increasing the damage you deal and reducing the damage you take for each corpse consumed. So this obviously relies on you just to stay back a little bit, consume all those corpses and just deal a bit more damage with Bone Armor. And obviously you get reduced cooldown with this as well. So that is the alternative. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go in with this parting gift now in Challenge Rift if I did it again. I would probably just go in with something offensive and sort of stay back. But you do want Bone Armor because we're going to equip the Undying Malice for the legs, where Bone Armor now increases critical hit chance by 14%. And obviously Bone Armor works well with the Vitu's Urges set as well. So there is a reason to keep the Bone Armor buff and not swap it with a different skill. So for these pants, I've gone with Undying Malice, just to get my critical hit chance up as well. And I mean, if you wanted to swap this out with anything else, I would recommend Ravening Silence, which is somewhere down here, if I find it. This one here. So Grim Scythe now triggers all continual damage on the targets it hits, causing them to instantly take the remaining damage. So if you've got skills that do continuous damage, this is a nice one because that continuous damage will trigger on that boss instantly, and it will take the remaining damage. You also get increased Grim Scythe damage as well, so that's really helpful. So that's the alternative that I'd recommend there. For the shoulder pieces, I've gone in with Depletion and Renewal. So my skeletal mages grow in size and strength the longer it's active, increasing its damage by 45% after 5 seconds, and I get a reduced cooldown as well. Now, the reason I picked this one is it works nicely with Scattered Light, where my mages are untargetable. So the mages are not going to be targeted. That means they won't die. That means with depletion and renewal, they're going to grow as much as they can. You can obviously link this up with the golem essence, where the skeletal mages stay around for longer as well if you want to increase their duration even more, but I've decided not to have that one, and just recast the summons once they go away and the cooldown goes back up again. So depletion and renewal is one just to increase the damage that the skeletal mages deal. If you did want to swap this one out, I would recommend two others. I mean, I tried Zirocco in 370 and it worked quite nicely, so that's where skeletal mage damage is increased by 19%. Obviously the life doesn't matter because they're untargetable, but the mages do end up taking a lot more damage to the bosses, so they deal more damage. Sorry, don't take damage, they deal more damage to the bosses and the other enemies, so that's nice. The other one is Incision Cusp, so if I find that lower down, that's this one here. So while bone armor is active, it also increases your critical hit damage by 30.4%. So that works nicely with the critical hit chance going up as well. When you do get that critical hit, obviously your damage during that time is going to go up as well, giving you that nice burst of damage to the bosses and other enemies. Also, you get an increased 10% cooldown for bone armor if you have this equipped. So they're the alternatives that I suggest for them. For the main hand weapon, Craving Bay, Grim Calling. So Grimsith now empowers you with Grim Calling, causing your primary attacks to unleash slashing scythes when they hit enemies, and you get a damage increase as well. Now, I wouldn't really recommend swapping this out with anything else. I found this works really well for me, just because whenever I do that primary attack, you just get extra damage on the enemy without actually having to go up to them. Yeah, I'd just keep this as it is, to be honest. It's worked nicely for me. I've not swapped this out when I was doing 370 or 371. And same with Rotted Harvest as well. I didn't swap this one out. I'd recommend keeping this one in. So this is a Devouring Golem. Command Golem now summons a Devouring Golem with unlimited duration that consumes nearby corpses to increase its size, maximum life, damage and attack range while dealing damage and slowing nearby enemies. And you get an increased damage and life for the Golem as well. So the Golem is as powerful as it can be. There's lots of corpses around, so it'll make use of that. And yeah, this worked nicely. I didn't swap this out at all. For the shield, primary shield, Scattered Light. So this is the brand new essence for skeletal mages, and it's fantastic. I would not recommend swapping this one out. So this is Spectral Mage. So skeletal mage now summons untargetable mages that cast Hungering Soulfire enemies. After being struck by a total loss of control effect, a spectral mage can sacrifice itself to remove the effect. That's more PvP based, but I like using this in PvE just because they're untargetable. Additionally, spectral mages will be summoned passively while you are in combat. Skeletal mage damage increased by 18% and their cooldowns decreased by 10%. So because they're untargetable, they're around all the time and dealing as much damage. They're not going to be one shot. Now that's another reason why I didn't have command skeletons for this particular build, because I did notice when I was using command skeletons they would die very quickly unless you had archers that stayed back. So I decided to swap out command skeletons and just go with mages and golem and have the bone armor for the buff, and then grim scythe to help with my primary attack damage as well, and just an additional skill that I can use that isn't summon based. And for the secondary shield, Spite Fetor, Soulfire now has a 25% chance to explode on hit, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and causing them to burn. So burn obviously is the continual damage effect, which works nicely with one of the other essences if you have the continual damage essence with Grim Scythe. But then obviously burn is going to do that continual damage, which is going to help you if you don't have that essence. I've got Soulfire equipped. 25% chance is quite decent. So you're going to have some group of enemies in Challenge Rift altogether, and I thought doing that damage to all nearby enemies would be useful. Now, if you didn't want this and you want to go in with Bone Spear, then I would recommend changing this to Corrosive Slab, which is this one here. Command Golem also makes nearby enemies vulnerable, causing them to take a 15.2% increased damage. So that's one that I used, I think, in Challenge Rift 370. I did use Corrosive Slab. So that's the alternative that I'd recommend for the secondary shield. And that's all of the essences. I hope that helped anyone out for, you know, a build that you can copy and try yourself, see how you get on with it. Don't think I've missed anything else. I've gone through my set items, and for the secondary gems, you can see I've got nothing too amazing. I'm trying to get 3 pieces on the arm still and 3-piece sockets for the legs, and also I've not been lucky with a 3-piece here as well. For your rings, make sure you get a blue socket ring for both of them so you can equip Aquamarine or Sapphire there, and obviously try to get 3 pieces for these bracelets as well. I'm still waiting for a 3-piece on this last bracelet. I've kind of ran out of wisps. So that's my set items, my essences, my legendary gems, my Paragon, and my skills. And just to show you that, yeah, Soulfire has that 25% to explode on hit, and I've got the Sword of Justice buff as well here. For bone armor, I've got that reduced absorption shield, but it didn't really do much. And I've got a critical hit chance increased by 14%. So for Golem, it's control and summon. I've got Devouring Golem active there, and also deals 35,868 damage to all nearby enemies and stuns them for 2 seconds. That's quite useful. And for Grim Scythe, it's a damage and buff. I've got Grim Calling there, and it also slices through enemy armor. And for mages, I've got Spectral Mage. And that is it. That is my build that I used. If you've got any questions, just post it in the comments. I'll try and answer whatever I can. I will probably go in and do 371 again. As you saw, I got really unlucky with the boss and I got one-shotted too many times. I could do much better there. So I'll probably go in once I get a few CR upgrades for my legendary items or something like that, and I'll try it one more time, see if I can improve that score, because I know I can definitely do better there. I got a bit stressed out towards the end when I kept dying, but mission complete. I got in the top 10, and hope you enjoyed watching that one. Hope the build helps. Necromancer is a fantastic class, really fun to play, and I'm still enjoying it. I started Diablo Immortal on launch day, and I picked Necromancer from day 1, and I'm still using the same class, and I've never switched yet. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.